Thank you for watching Atlanta and Company. I am Rashawn Ali. The Legacy Letters by Carew Papritz will stay with you long after you read the last page. The book tells the journey of one man's sincere emotions of his last dying days compiled in letters to be given to his unborn children. It is out in stores now, and author Carew Papritz joins us today in studio to tell us more about it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sean. What a pleasure to be here in Atlanta.
Thank you. That smile is just radiating.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, because I'm in your beautiful city. Are you kidding?
Well, welcome to Atlanta.
Thank you so much.
And our viewers want to know, if they haven't had a chance to read the Legacy Letters, what is it all about?
At its heart, the Legacy Letters is a love story about life.
Okay.
It's a series of very personal and revealing letters that a father writes to his children, whom he'll never live to see.
Wow.
As a that becomes a practical, moral, and spiritual guidebook. And actually, there's a bit of a love story in there because he and his wife separate under these circumstances. We're not really sure what happens, but so it's a love story intertwined with these guidance letters, these life lessons. Yeah.
So why did you decide to write this? Were you at a crossroads in your life? Just take me back to that moment when you said, I have to write a story like this.
I was working in Hollywood.
Okay.
And I decided this fast-paced life was too much, and the survival of my soul was at stake. So I ended up driving around the West, ended up on this small ranch, literally out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was 2 hours from a 3-bar town. And the pen picked itself up, and here I am putting in a fence line and working by day, and at night, the book starts to write itself. I'm writing on the back of the pickup, underneath the stars. I'm talking with the animals, you know, the whole 9 yards. It's amazing that you're out there, and this book sort of just wanted to write itself.
Yeah, able to open yourself up to that.
Open yourself, be naked.
Yeah,
you know?
Literally. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So parents in particular are saying that they need this book. Why do you think so many parents are drawing near to this book?
I think parents have this fear nowadays in this 24/7, you know, technology-drenched, social media life, that their kids are going to be missing out on some of these important things in life.
Yeah.
And wonderful story, the other week, I'm at a book signing, mom and teenage son come by, son's on the phone.
Yep.
You know, and I say, whoa, whoa, come here. I can say whoa. You know, so they slow down, and I sort of pitched the book to them. She said, that sounds interesting. And I said, let's cut to the chase. I guarantee that if you open this book, any page of this book, you will turn the next page. She says, okay, picks up. And I said, you too, son. You know, so he picks it up.
Right,
you put that down.
Right.
Picks it up, starts going through it, and she turns the page, turns another page, puts it down, says, I'll take 2.
Wow.
And I said, really? And he says, the kid says, is the other one for me?
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, amazingly enough, she goes away to buy the books. He stays there, and I said, okay, I didn't think you were going to read the book. And he said, why do you read the book? He says, I don't have a dad.
Oh, wow, okay. And
And he said, I wanted to be, this guy in the book, I
he
wanted
would
him
imagine
to be him as his dad.
That is good.
Yeah, and that was right there.
So, yeah, you would imagine this is probably therapeutic for so many people, being able to say the things that they probably never were able to say if they were in that circumstance.
If they're in that circumstance, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, you mentioned you used to be a Hollywood guy. Now you're this cowboy philosopher.
Yeah.
How did that change? I mean, how did that transformation take place?
I think when you spend enough time, again, under the stars and with the animals, and you're in the dirt, and you're in the ground, you're starting over, you're stripped to your essentials, you cannot help but start to think about these big things in life. And what's really wild is that there's a great many philosophers that I know that are also cowboys.
Yeah.
It just goes with the territory. You can't separate the two.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed that I was given this opportunity.
Now, what do you think we can do today so that we are living a life that is sure to become a legacy?
Like I like to say to my little boy, we can't shut it down. I don't say this part about the fast-paced life, but I say, go, 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 and then go slow. And he loves to say that. And the idea of just taking...
I like
that. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple, and then you say, all right, take a breather.
It makes sense.
And do some of those things that are so easy for us, like, let's say, reading our child a book. We do it, but let's think about the give and take, the conversation, having dinner together.
Yeah.
that simple fact of
Basically getting back to what we used to have years ago.
Rashawn, yeah.
Because those things are pretty much null and void in a lot of our families these days. And my husband and I, we make sure we sit down for dinner, not every single night, but we make sure the majority of the evenings we are together as a family, and that makes all the difference in the world.
All the difference in the world.
Yeah, all the difference in the world.
And you know that time that you can give people? The time, if your time is your most valuable gift, the currency of your life, then you take that time and give it, let's say, in a letter to somebody, or in a phone call, or in something that you don't do, or to yourself.
Yeah.
To have a cup of coffee in a rainstorm, it's like, wow, that was great.
That was really nice.
Yeah, and make a habit of doing it. And I think that's the easiest part that people take away from this book. Oh, this is easy to do, to sort of reconnect, rediscover these fundamental things that make us happy.
Right.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Go, go, go.
Then go slow.
Love it.
You
Carew, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you so
appreciate
much.
your
Sure
time today.
appreciate it.
Yes,
All
that
right.
is
You
lovely.
bet.
You can find your copy of the Legacy Letters on Amazon or Barnes & Noble.